Gotham at night, its skyline swallowed by fog and shadow. The dark streets below seem to breathe with danger as a new mystery begins. The issue opens on a stark title page, The Batman No. 58. Even here, the city's menace feels alive, waiting just beyond the ink. A lone detective's presence looms over the page, silent and watchful. In Gotham, every case is a descent into the dark. This is no ordinary tale of crime. It is a Batman story, and the night has only just begun. Gotham's night air hangs heavy over a strange new crime wave, where even a smile can hide a knife. In the shadows, Batman and Robin are about to walk straight into a trap. He is the Penguin, a waddling, almost ridiculous figure who radiates false goodwill. But behind that smiling mask beats an evil mind. At a glittering art exhibition, Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson move among the wealthy and the vain, surrounded by cold marble and sharper tempers. Even here in the bright lights, Gotham feels dangerous.
But Bruce, all I said was that the man who made that thing probably needed a few more lessons.
Come Dick before we get thrown out. I the Grit Bustoli need more lessons, bah what fools.
The insult hangs in the air like a spark near gasoline. Somewhere beyond the gallery walls, Gotham's hidden criminals are already closing in. This is the beginning of one of Batman and Robin's strangest adventures, and one of the most perfect frame-ups of all time. As the curtain rises, the Dark Knight is headed toward a mystery drenched in deception. Gotham's high society glitters under cold lights, but beneath the velvet and varnish, suspicion is already moving through the room like a shadow. Dick stands before two priceless Watteau paintings, unaware that trouble is about to strike. These two small Watteaus are worth roughly $500,000 between them. Phew, maybe I ought to take up painting. Beautiful, marvelous, gorgeous. Let's go back. You really must learn not to laugh at people or things because they may be. There's looking. But Bruce, look for yourself. Ha ha, he does look like a penguin at that. The room freezes as a harsh voice cuts through the gallery. No one leaves until the stolen paintings are found. The very treasures they were admiring have vanished from their frames. Nobody can leave. The two Watteau paintings have been stolen. We'll have to search everyone here. Rich man, poor man, beggarman and thief, all must submit to the search. I'm afraid this is going to be embarrassing. I don't mind being searched. I only hope they catch da thief. In the sudden panic, every guest becomes a suspect, and Gotham's stolen beauty has become a trap. Somewhere in this room, the real thief is still hiding in plain sight. That night, Gotham breathes beneath a blanket of rain and shadow. In a hotel above the city's underworld, the biggest racketeer in town is about to receive an unexpected visitor.
Hey boss, some fat clown just waddled in off the street. Pardon me, but aren't you the gentleman who controls all the racketeering in this town? Did you hear about the $500,000 worth of paintings stolen from the art exhibition? Say you've got the nerve, shall I drill him, boss? Wait a minute, let's hear his spiel.
Hoo, I have so many names, why not call me the Penguin? What do you want?
Before long, the Penguin is pulling the strings of the boss's mob, and the headlines scream for action as a crime wave threatens to swallow Gotham whole. The next day at the Stahl auctioneering house, the Penguin watches from the shadows. Beneath that harmless umbrella, a trap is already in motion.
Excuse me, this Columbia diamond is the finest white stone in the world.
Then the lights come up and the priceless diamond is gone. In Gotham, even the brightest treasure can vanish in an instant, and the night has only just begun. Gotham night smolders in the shadows, where frenzied voices and forced smiles hide the rot beneath the city's skin. Somewhere in the chaos, a criminal empire quietly shifts its weight. So sorry you were inconvenienced.
Quite all right, no harm done.
Later, at the boss's headquarters, the air turns hostile as greed surfaces and tempers ignite. The Penguin's men circle like vultures over stolen money.
I insist on my usual share of money for robberies I've planned.
You're getting too big for your shoes. I've got to teach you a lesson so as you won't step into mine.
Sorry, I was so excited when the lights went out, I didn't know what I was doing.
What's the idea tripping me?
A hidden suspicion tightens its grip, and the weakest link in the room suddenly becomes the most dangerous. The penguin's cold smile says it all.
I've got a hunch that keeps growing. Each time I bump that little guy, something happens. I think I'll go slimming tonight.
Iog, this was bound to occur sooner or later. Might as well get it over with now.
If none of you lads objects, I'm your new boss.
Sure, it's okay with me, Mr. Penguin.
That night, the penguin's henchmen whisper in a waterfront dive, plotting under the stink of saltwater and crime. Elsewhere, the mask comes away from the man. Putty and wig fall away, revealing the clean-cut features of Bruce Wayne. And high above Gotham, Batman climbs the Stahl auctioneering house, already moving on the next threat.
That job the Penguin planned for tonight will be a cinch. All we gotta do is heist a little jade idol from the vault of Dat Stahl auctioneering house.
Pipe down, you dope. Somebody might be listening.
How'd you make out?
I found out plenty, and you can't go with me. You've got homework to do.
Above the city's poisoned streets, Batman pauses at the edge of the roof, ready to strike from the dark. In Gotham, every secret is a countdown. Inside the top floor office of the Stahl auctioneers, Gotham's shadows flicker against a vault under siege. A searing torch flame hisses through the darkness as the bat closes in. Unmindful of the odds, Batman hurtles straight toward the thugs below. The night itself seems to hold its breath.
Thanks for waving at me, boys. It's a bit hot in here.
Batman bends low as the deadly acetylene flame slices over his head. In a heartbeat, he snatches an oil painting from the wall and turns the fight into a lesson.
Ever go in for art? You may find this a striking example.
A warm reception, Batman. You're not fooling, chum, it's the Batman.
Well, I could stand and admire you forever, but business comes before pleasure.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over a crime scene beneath a blackened skylight. Inside, the air hangs heavy with fear and the sting of betrayal.
Tusk, look what you've done to my poor men. Ah, well, I knew that we'd have to meet someday.
So it's you. Better say your prayers now.
Funny-face, too bad. A marvelous physique coupled with a keen brain. We could go far together.
A spray of strangling gas erupts from the penguin's deadly umbrella, choking the room in a poisonous haze. Then, with a smug flourish, the thieves finish their work.
Lucky for you lads, I decided to drop in. Now, perhaps you will complete your assignment so that I may go home and browse through Shakespeare.
Here's the idol, Mr. Penguin.
The interrupted robbery ends in triumph for the criminals as the jade idol changes hands. But Penguin's laughter follows them into the night, and the law is already on the move.
As the immortal Keats said, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. But alas, I'm afraid you'd never appreciate the beauty of a successful robbery.
The police race to the scene, sirens tearing through Gotham's darkness. They find Batman at the center of the chaos, and now, in the cold light of dawn, the Dark Knight faces a dangerous new accusation. Stunned and half-conscious, Batman is dragged into a luxurious mansion where Gotham's shadows feel even colder. The night is thick with lies, and someone is waiting to frame the Dark Knight. Where am I? Why did you bring me here? Just a formality, Batman. We want you to tell Mr. Boniface what happened to his idol. A pudgy figure toddles into the room, the penguin, smug as sin beneath the chandelier glow. The victim points a shaking finger, and the accusation lands like a verdict. That's him. I'd recognize that mask and cloak anywhere. Am I going crazy? He's... Mr. Boniface, you must be wrong. This is the Batman. I don't care. He's been threatening me for weeks, demanding protection money and boasting the police would never believe me. Lock him up. Don't worry, sir. We'll take care of him. Gas fills Batman's lungs as darkness swallows his thoughts. Minutes later, the police van rolls into the streets, and from the corner, a sleek black car awakens like a predator. Now we finish the rest of the Penguin's plans. The black car deliberately sideswipes the van, sending officers sprawling into the gutter. Before Batman can fully rise, thugs surge in to claim him, and Gotham's night closes in.
Why did you bring me here after convincing the police that I'm a crook? For several reasons, my dear Batman. First, I collect insurance on my own little piece of jade. Secondly, I remain in the clear as an innocent collector. I knew we would inevitably come to grips, so I made plans. I've called the police, and there's an alarm out for you.
A frame-up, if I stay here, I'm guilty. And if I escape, I'll get shot by the police.
Let us not dwell upon such unpleasant thoughts. Let us admire my umbrellas.
My foot itches, and if you won't untie my hands, I'll simply have to scratch with my feet. Robin, I'm being held in the mansion on the corner of Lincoln Avenue. Hurry.
Gotham night hangs heavy over Lincoln Avenue, where even the rain seems to whisper of betrayal. Somewhere inside the Penguin's house, fear is already taking root.
Commissioner Gordon, listen to me. Batman has turned criminal.
A telegram arrives with a cruel, impossible message, and the shock of it spreads like ice through the room. Robin is already on the move, dashing inside to face the danger alone.
Who's there? Stop that kid. He's with the Batman. I'll stop him for good.
The thugs rush him from all sides, but Robin fights like a spark in a storm. Gotham's shadows are no match for his speed and nerve.
I've got you now. Nice work, boys. How clumsy of me. Don't cut yourself, Batman. Got it.
With a sudden spring-loaded burst, Robin slams into the heavy table as the room erupts in chaos. Then Batman, still bound, hurls his chair and body to the floor, fighting to break free before the trap closes forever.
I've got to cut these cords, and quickly.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over a mansion of secrets as Batman fights to break free. Jagged glass bites through his bonds while Robin hurls himself into danger.
Gotta cut this kid down before the Batman frees himself.
Batman tears loose at the last second and launches into the fray, a black blur crashing into the struggling thugs. The battle turns savage in an instant.
Hold him while I knock out his teeth.
Better count your own teeth, must hurry.
But victory twists into danger as the Penguin's oily voice cuts through the chaos like a knife. The room suddenly feels colder.
All right, gentlemen, please stand at ease.
Take it easy, Robin. His umbrellas are more dangerous than guns.
Penguin reaches for the phone, wearing smug satisfaction like a mask of his own. Batman realizes too late that the trap is closing.
Hello, operator, give me the police. This is Mr. Boniface. I've got the Batman at my home.
No, don't thank me. I'm right behind you.
Robin calls for a retreat as the Penguin slips away into the dark and Batman snaps into action. But the night is still far from over.
Come on, Robin. This is one-time strategic retreat is smarter than complete defeat. Let's go.
Where's the Batman? You said you had him here.
So I did, but he left rather abruptly.
Our bird-like friend should be about ready for a super coup.
The police are after me, and he is in the clear. I think the trail is winding to an end, one way or another.
Hurry, men. We'll have to use the acetylene torch on the steel sides of the vault.
Greetings. We are here to get more information for our lectures on human psychology.
Are our chambers intact? I never rent it to nobody but you, just like you ordered.
There they are. I recognize their shadows. Let's go.
In a darkened alleyway, two figures strip away their disguise as Gotham's shadows close in. The blind man and the urchin are Batman and Robin, climbing toward the lighted window above.
Charming bits of glass, their sparkles spell our fortunes.
Here I come.
It's the Batman.
Inside, the battle erupts in a whirlwind of motion and malice. The Penguin raises his deadly umbrella, sneering as chaos spills through the room.
This is for framing my pal as the battle rages, and we spell misfortune. And this thrown in for interest. Amuse yourself, fools, for soon you.
Acid sprays from the stem of the umbrella as police outside catch the glow through the broken window and rush to investigate. In the confusion, the Penguin makes a desperate break for freedom.
Down Robin, it's the Batman and Mr. Penguin.
You'll never get me, and I've still got the jewels. He.
You've got him cornered, Batman.
What's your hurry? There's still some unfinished business.
I'll cross the track's end.
The Penguin drops his umbrella as Batman's fist crashes into his jaw. The fight is over in an instant, until the station itself begins to scream.
Batman, look out, a train's coming. Nobody can catch the Penguin, hee hee.
We're sorry we suspected you, Batman. Of course, I felt all along that you were innocent.
I know that, Gordon, but the important thing is that we missed the Penguin, yet somehow I feel we'll meet him again.
Yes, perhaps someday the paths of the Batman and the Penguin will cross again.